Hey guys, part two. Um, yeah, I wanted to say, obviously in the last video, I what was it? I said about like a bit about anxiety and depression, and like you can get a thought and it just snowballs and snowballs. Um, but I wanted to talk. Some people don't understand mental health. They're scared of it, or like they're unaware of of um, of what mental health is, and I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right that people are too scared to accept different things. It's like the government, they they make out that the mental health on the NHS doesn't need funding. It does. It needs a lot of funding. There are thousands of people that's diagnosed with mental health issues every 2 weeks. There is over 1,000 people a week. Sorry, 1,000 people a week that's diagnosed with some form of mental health illness. That is a lot. There are kids that have ADHD, ADD, ASD. There's some autism. There are kids out there that need help, whether it be one-to-one help or to be put in a special school. It is not. The government need to pull their finger out at the end of the day. They need to pull their finger out. They need to understand that there are people. And I'm not. I don't just mean kids. There are adults. I've got learning difficulties. I have mental health. I I have friends that have severe mental health problems and um, have severe problems, and yet they don't get no help for it because people will judge them, or they're worried that they're going to be judged. Because I'm exactly the same. I'm working with like the mental health team. Like I get help from them, but they don't really understand what goes through my head. They can listen, like they can listen to me talk, and but they don't truly understand. And I don't know how certain people look at mental health. I It was like my first ever video that I posted. That there was stuff I heard somebody say that they should bring back like the mental health like asylums, and people with mental health who can't cope should just be locked away. And I don't think that's right. They need their help. They need the help. They need the help to get stuff done. Um, but then there's people, organisations that help supported living, and they're not given the help at all. They're just shoved in a room and left alone, and it is not fair. It is not fair at all. It is not fair that people are pushed aside, are just given a number and pushed in the back. Pushed into, they get what they need and they think that they don't need help when they do. It's not fair. Um, I'm sorry if I keep looking over. I've got notes written down just because obviously it's a bit difficult to remember everything I want to say. That's the reason why I do it in part videos, because I know I got but like I've written down how and why people are affected with mental health, and it's you're born with it, or you get diagnosed with it, but people don't realise. Like I've got ADHD, ADD, dyslexia, dyspraxia, Asperger's, anxiety and depression. That's a lot. that is a lot to like, but I don't know any different. I only know like what I've seen and what I know. But obviously it's hard. People don't realise. But obviously with all that stuff that I've got, yeah, I smoke tobacco, like, and you'll see me. I'll be smoking, or I'll keep you hear like a lighter go. But it's the only way I can cope with it. But people that are affected, the people that have it, they only know what they know. The family, the moment that the family know about mental health, they all, oh, what's that? Especially the older generation, they don't understand, and I feel sorry for them because they think of what it was back then, and it's not fair. Obviously, people handle it differently. Like, people shut themselves away and hibernate. Like I said in my last video, what my friend says, she used a great word that when she's feeling low, she just wants to hibernate. But people don't realise that when that person's diagnosed, that it's not just them, it's how they're going to tell their family, how they're going to explain it to say their partner or their kids, so that the kids don't know, or so that the kid knows, and it's hard for them to explain. My kids don't know any different. My kids don't know any different, and I wouldn't want them to know any different. But yeah, no, I'm gonna do another video in the next couple of days about different things. Like, I know I said I would talk about mental health issues, which I do, but I might just talk about anything and everything really. But yeah, like, for people with mental health, you're not alone. We all suffer the same things, whether it be like anxiety, depression, so on and so forth. But you don't ever feel alone. We all have mental health issues. We all have our problems, so you're not alone. But yeah, stay safe, everyone. Bye.